ready for baseball under the roof in Houston. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Jose Urquidy, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
And now, Yolmer Sanchez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Yolmer Sanchez.
First pitch on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one.
First pitch, 111.
The windup and the 0-1. Left side, but well foul. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Standing in now, Cody Hosey, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at one. Urquidy has over 40 innings on his line so far and posts a respectable ERA in the high threes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. That misses, so the count goes full now to the second batter of the ball game.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that one yanked just foul. The 3-2 one more time. Fouled off. The next 3-2. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Taylor ranging into the outfield. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Ready now for L.A., Mike Trout. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Pulled hard down the line in left. Brantley gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Griffin Canning gets the starting nod for the Halos. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
So now here is Michael Brantley, and as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The windup and the 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box now, Miles Straw, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Not close, it's 2-0.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Swing and a miss, 3-1. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Alex.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He's set and the pitch. Alvarez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Popped up. Sanchez has a play. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Astros leave one. Still no score. Here's Justin Upton now for his career in this matchup. He's got 12 hits in 50 at-bats, and of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Here comes another 0-2. And Upton can't connect there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Next to hit, Jared Walsh. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Smoke toward the hole. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Here's Randall Grichuk as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 5 homers and 16 RBIs. One-oh count. Here it is. And it's fouled away. And this one's in the dirt. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
The 2-1 home. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And, oh, they say he beat the throw, safe at third.
Looked like a four-seamer that just kept rising on him, and he couldn't get the mid up in time to catch it. Really no excuse for that. That'll go as a pass ball, and deservedly so.
No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with one gone. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn, he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Now another 2-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Fuentes trying to get there.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Number 7.
In now, Reese McGuire. And he fouls this one off. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at 3rd and 2 gone. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the 2nd inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field, and that is off the wall. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Brendan Rodgers bats next. Fouled away. He'll step in here at 275. 6 home runs and 19 driven in. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Fouled off. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
The 2-2 pitch.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Next will be the designated hitter, Joe Adell. Looking to minimize the damage here. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
1-1 the count. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
3-2. The count is full to the Angels DH.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2, and the Angels lead it here 1-0. And now here is Carlos Correa in his career against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Correa.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Two pitch is fouled away. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Tucker.
To the plate now, Kyle Tucker. As he will look at a curveball right on the black, apparently. It's strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs and 19 driven in. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
So now to the plate, Chris Taylor. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Josh Fuentes to the plate now. He's driven in 4 runs on 4 hits to this point in the series. And now the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Here comes the 1-2. Taylor, the runner at first with 2 gone. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Now a throw over. The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1 left for Houston. They still trail 1-0. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Yolmer Sanchez. First pitch on the way. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Now the 2-0. And that gets him on the mound. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Now at the plate, Cody Hosey flew out last time up. First pitch of the AB now. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Hosey, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. This is his first year at the big league level. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Tucker waits on it. 2 gone.
Now back,
Next to stand in is Mike Trout. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Taylor has it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings Corey Lee to the plate.
The catcher, Corey.
First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Bouncer up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. One out now in the Houston third, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Yanked hard but foul to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And the pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Next, here is Miles Straw. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Upton. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch on its way to Upton. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
At the plate, Jared Walsh. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Upton the runner at first, nobody out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Lifted the other way out to left center. Strong will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The right fielder, number 15.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and the big right-handed bat of Randal Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Has a look, now the pitch. Up and in for ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box, Reese McGuire. Swung on but fouled off to the left. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a little blooper to center. Correa onto the grass, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. Now the relay home, and the speed of Upton is enough to beat the throw to the plate.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
At the plate now, Brendan Rodgers, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Angels do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and the Angels are out on top now 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and striding forward the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
1-1.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Again, a 1-2. Now a swing by Bregman and a ball hit well to deep left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
This is about as painful as it gets for a pitcher. He's been spinning a gem, posting nothing but zeros. Then this guy steps up and slaps one down the line. He thought it was going foul. No such luck. It points off the pole for a homer. The no-hitter and the shutout are gone in the blink of an eye.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a blooper down the right field line. Right fielder coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
In now, Kyle Tucker. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Struck out in his first at-bat. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
Nope.
Correa, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. That batting average still well up there to begin play. 6 home runs, 18 driven in. That's inside. 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
The 2-0. Josh Fuentes would be next.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Popped into the air, back behind second. Sanchez is there for it, and that's the third out. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. We're through 4. It's the Angels 2 and the Astros 1. Danny Duffy will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And sizing up the situation to bat will be Joe Adell. Here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Strong has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Yolmer Sanchez. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's gone 2 for 8. Hit in the air to shallow center. Correa takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Stepping in now, Cody Hosey. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Pitch on the way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Hit in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Posey is on his way home. He'll score easily as they extend their lead to 2. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Angels 3 and the Astros 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Leading up.
All right, thanks, Heidi. To the plate now, Josh Fuentes. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Rogers scoops it up, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Corey Lee digging in now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael.
Here's
Brantley.
Michael Brantley. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. For the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch of the AB now. He's running, and he fouls this one off. Lee leads off first with 1 away. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the 2nd out of the inning. Next up for the Astros, Miles Straw. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Runner back safely. A runner on first with 2 away. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Runners off for second. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
I like the decision to steal right there, and it worked out. With 2 outs, there's not a lot to lose if you get caught, but if you get there successfully, all of a sudden you're just a single to the outfield from pushing a run across.
Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Astros leave 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Justin Upton the next to hit. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Justin Upton.
First offering. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Jared Walsh, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's just 1 for 6. First pitch of the AB on its way. And that's in there for strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Scooped up. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order, and it's still 3-1. Mike Mayers will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far. Leading off the inning, it'll be Yordan Alvarez as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Alvarez.
He's set. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now
So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. One away for the Astros here in the 6th, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball was really up in the zone. Not a good spot for a pitcher to throw the off-speed pitch. If he wants to come back and throw that in this at-bat, he better get it down below the knees.
1-0 the count. Fastball well outside. Outside, 3-0 now. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. McGuire is right there, and that's out number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. From the stretch. Strike taken up in the zone.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
And the pitch. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Fouled away. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
So now to the plate, Kyle Tucker. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Grichuk is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. One left for Houston. They still trail it here 3-1. Ryan Stanek is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and now it'll be the catcher, Reese McGuire.
Catcher, number 7.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Stanek, a former Miami Marlin. He was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box, Brendan Rodgers, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. His prior history in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Hit the other way out toward right field. Tucker is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The batter.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Joe Adell, 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Angels go down 1-2-3 as the lead remains 3-1. Daniel Hudson will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor.
Second baseman, Chris Taylor.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Up and in. And this one sends him to the ground. It's ball 2. The 2-2.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
In now, Josh Fuentes. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
A runner at first with no outs here. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
At the plate, Corey Lee. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. From the belt, the pitch. Taylor stands at first with 1 out. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Michael Brantley is on deck. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Count still full, 3-2. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Michael Brantley will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Fine work there by the Angel bullpen. 8th inning coming up. The Angels are out in front, 3-1. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Yolmer Sanchez. First pitch on the way. The 1-0. Is offered at and missed for the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is strike 3 called, says Clyde Washington. Might have looked a bit low, but that's out number 1.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, Cody Hosey, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. On to first, and there were 2 down. So stepping in is Mike Trout. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, fellas, not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did, but it looked like he was running in mud right there.
Lays off 1-0.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
1-0 pitch on the way. Not close. It's 2-0.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here's the pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk
Now
to
back,
anybody,
left
but especially to a speed
Justin
demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Upton. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. He also has 1 home run. Now the first pitch.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
The 0-1 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
A 1-1 now to Upton. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Justin Upton. 8th home run on the season for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest of their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
The batter, the first baseman, Jared.
To the plate now, Jared Walsh. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. 2 out, nobody on. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's all Angels here, 5-1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Miles Straw. He's set and the pitch. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Here comes the 1-0. Alexander is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
The 1-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Sanchez ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The designated hitter.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Alex Bregman, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a laser off into foul territory.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Here comes the 1-2.
2-2.
Three and 2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Now a swing by Bregman and a ball hit well to deep left. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. It's a 2-run homer for Alex Bregman. His 2nd home run of the game, and it's a 5-3 game now. And as we take another look at that one on Show Track, the story behind that home run was speed, and the speed with which it was launched off the bat. Didn't have a ton of height on it, but 113 miles an hour, an impressive exit velocity.
The batter, number 1.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And it's 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2.
Okay.
Kyle Tucker waits on deck. changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Keone Kela is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save. Into the box, Kyle Tucker, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that one is gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Hey, any home run in late innings certainly feels good, but when you're able to take the closer deep, you definitely send a message to the opposition. That's their shutdown guy out on the bump.
At the plate now, Chris Taylor. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The Astros find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 9th inning coming up. The Halos lead this one 5-4. Austin Pruitt enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set for the start of the inning, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk. Grichuk puts a good swing on it. This ball's carrying well to left. Looking up is Brantley. It's up and out of here into the archways. Randall Grichuk leaves the yard with a solo shot. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's now 6-4.
The bullpen is going to have to take care of business in the bottom half of this inning, but they're going to be able to throw a lot freer that they've got that extra run to play with. Insurance runs are always huge.
Now batting, number 7.
So now to the plate, Reese McGuire. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of
Yeah,
it.
you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
3 ball. No strike.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Brendan.
And now for the Angels, Brendan Rodgers. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt a hitter that it's going to be a strike.
A little bouncer. He'll try again, 1-2. Popped him up. Fuentes is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Angels,
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and sizing up the situation to bat will be Joe Adell. From the belt, the pitch drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Down the left field line and deep, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Standing in now, Yolmer Sanchez, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. One and one the count now. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. McGuire is off at first with 2 away. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Angels strike for one, and it comes on this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Astros. It's the Angels 6 and the Astros 4. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And here comes the first baseman, Josh Fuentes.
The first baseman, Josh Fuentes.
Now here's the pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-0 is taken, ball 3.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
3-1.
Now, this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up, and looks the part.
The 3-2 pitch. And that is the start they were looking for. Down by 2 as that misses for ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
In now, Corey Lee. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Trout comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Now to bat, Miles Straw. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. From the stretch. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Behind 0-2 now. Two-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Last strike now for Houston. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looks like he's seeing it pretty good.
2 out with the man at first. Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Now the payoff pitch home. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he will make the catch to end it. And the Angels have taken the rubber match of this three-game set as this ball game is over. 6-4 the outcome today. Los Angeles took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Griffin Canning earns his 5th winner of the year as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. Jose Urquidy was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Keone Kela gets a 4-out save, his 11th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon,